Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Sorry, I should take a few seconds and allow the footage to catch up. Everybody, do me a favor, whether you're watching now or watching in 10 minutes or 2 years, hit the like button. It'll just take you 1 second. Hit the like button. It'll just take a second. Cool. How is everybody doing out there tonight? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What is going on? I just wanted to, I didn't really get a chance to get the Shoppe Talk out that I wanted to get out. And, hey, V Boyer, how are you? Jack, how are you? Troll Hunter. Someone said earlier that they wanted to, come on, Charlie, you can come up. Someone said earlier that they didn't want to end on a negative note. Oh, you're blocking my only light, Charlie. You gotta lay down. You gotta lay down, buddy. You gotta lay down, Charlie. You gotta lay down, Charlie, little bear. You gotta lay down. There you go. Cool. So it begins, and now I will begin the next project, and it's gonna take an amazing amount of time. I have to do some things in California, and that's what I'm doing right now. Charlie, lay down. Can you lay down, buddy? And yeah, Charlie probably wants a hug as well. But now it really begins. And so I'm gonna start to make these educational videos on history, and I'm looking forward to creating this board game. And it's just like another chapter has happened. You know, because sometimes when you go through life, there's chapters of life, right? Marcy, how are you? Good to see everybody. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Everybody, if you would, please hit the like button. Pretty please with button. The like button with a, yeah, that video was disgusting. What's up, Palladian? How are you, buddy? Good to see you, Deanna. How are you guys? So, but the cool part about what happens now is I still am going to show you guys some legal proceedings and stuff like that. But over the next couple months, we'll really have to stay super hyper focused because there's only so many hours in a day, and I can't do all of the different things that I want to do and also accomplish, X, Y, and Z. So I want to get this timeline accomplished in a much bigger way, And when I get this timeline accomplished, man, you guys are going to see something. It's going to be so cool because, listen, whether you know it or not, it'll take off like a rocket. It'll take off like an absolute rocket. I know because I already did it one time before, and it took off like a rocket. And so I love it when I get these rooms like this with the tribe and Palladian and V Boyer and Gloria. And someone send Gloria a text and tell her that we're back on live because she may not know that we're back on live. Northeast Colorado Cop Block. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. What I'm gonna do next, thank you, V Boyer. I know you do. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go super deep into history. I'm gonna show the founding of America, how the Spaniards believed they could take dominion over anybody. And I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but people think that, Italy and Spain are both pretty authoritarian. I mean, Italy especially. Italy is extraordinarily authoritarian, and so is Spain. They're absolutely authoritarian. It is the craziest thing ever. People think that because they're Europe that they're going to be less. They're just as much of a police state. They just don't lock up as many people for as long as we do here. They have the idea that you can become a better person over time. And so thank you. I appreciate it. This board game should go pretty cool. And then I'm doing something else too that I can't really get into right now, but I'll tell you guys more about it as it goes on. But today was the day that everything came together, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. I really can't wait for you guys to see it. This is gonna really be cool. You guys are gonna see a side of history and a way to learn history that has never been taught before. And then I have some actual physical products that I've built that I'm going to start to display how we don't have to shoot people all the time, how we can use other things besides tasers, Oh, it's okay, Cooper. I'm sure people have seen you around here before. When there's only like, 70 or 100 people in here, you start to know the names. That's why people will come in and they'll say things to me like, oh, I've been supporting you since the very beginning and now I'm unsubscribing. And I go, you haven't been and you don't. So don't tell me. It's just not true. You're just saying things that are silly. But I think that over the next little while, man, you guys are going to see some stuff and it's going to be dope. I'm really looking forward to it. People are going to be blown away by what we do. And no one will really know until like February or March of 2023 what we've actually done. Because I won't show anybody or share with anybody until the first quarter of 2023. It's for people to be willing to change, they have to see the past and know what it is. They have to understand the present and then be able to see the future. And that's my perspective. That's why I know the things that we're doing over the next several months will have an impact like nothing I've ever done before. The things that we're doing will be so magnificent, so cool that everybody will say, that is the coolest thing ever. And I really can't go much more into detail. I'm sorry, I wish I could, but I can't. So it's just best for the movement if I'm able just to keep this a private idea, private thing, until it's buffering. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have a better internet soon. I'll have a better internet soon. Okay. Sorry. I wish it was better. I really do. Are we still buffering? I don't know if we're still buffering or not. Anyway, I've got 40 things I could do anyway. I just wanted to come on. I didn't want to leave on a negative note. So I will get the flock out of here and I'll let you guys go on about your night. It's late anyway on the East Coast. So I think it's what time is it now on the East Coast? 10 o'clock, 10:30, 5 by 5 now. Okay. It's, hey, what's going on, Tommy? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. There is something. There is something. It was an exciting day, you guys. Today was an exciting day. There exciting things happened today. There's good things that happened, and I'm super, super stoked. Everybody hit the like button. If you would, just take your finger real fast. And if you're watching on your phone, you have to close the live chat, hit the like button, and then you can reopen the live chat. If you're watching from your computer or your PC, just take your finger like this and just drag it down and then just tap right down there for me. A little tap, tap, tappy. Tap, tap, tappy. Oh, it doesn't really matter, dude. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. A little tap, tap, tappy. A little tap, tap, tappy. A little tap, tap, tappy. I mean, you guys, the moderators are pretty smart, Everybody knows the games, and so just make sure you don't fall into those games and just stay focused on what we're talking about here. So it's just, I just came on just for a couple minutes just to, Yep. Good, I'm super glad. I'm super glad. I'm really excited. I think you guys can probably tell by looking at my face, we don't stop. I'm in a pretty happy place right now, This next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we do a ton of legal stuff, an absolute ton of legal stuff. We're doing so much filings over the next, because in California, it's a different thing there. There's a different thing, It's a different things. So it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. I just thought I would come on here and spend a few minutes with you guys if you guys wanted to talk about anything in particular. But I'm just excited about this timeline that's starting, and I'm excited about the things that are happening. Yeah, hit the like button. I should just know better, and just as soon as I recognize it, I'll just be a little faster on the draw. I'll be a little bit quicker, just a little bit. Hey, Vincent, you know, what state are you located in? I'm not sure where you are. Are you in California, Vincent, or are you somewhere east of California? I'm not sure where you're located at. Thanks, Jenny. I appreciate it. What's up, Playboy? Dan, how you doing? Good to see you. Michelle, nice to see you. How you guys doing? I'm just reading the comments and seeing how you guys are doing. Oh, you're in Jersey, huh? We may be able to connect on some stuff, Vincent. There's definitely some graphic stuff, some After Effects stuff that will have to be done for the things that we're doing on the next push. But I mean, the next at least 4 months of my life is dedicated to what we're doing now. You know. I'm not sure. It's on. Welcome, Vincent. It's on Police Activity. That's the channel that it's on. And Police Activity, they show. I watched about 10 of their videos last night. What's up, Dan? Yeah, living the dream in this big empty space. No wife, no kids. Living the dream. Living the dream. I'm due for a new. I'm due for something new. There's got to be something new coming here pretty soon for me. I can feel it. You know, there's got to be something new, 100%. I would bet the farm on that. You know. Yeah, Jeff. That's. You know, the grass is always greener on the other side. I said no wife and no kids, and Jeff said, "Lucky you." A lot of my friends who are married with kids would love to have it just like me, and then of course guys who don't have a wife and kids wish they had a wife and kids. It's just I do have a kid, Charlie little bear. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on for a little while. Tomorrow I may not be able to be on tomorrow. I've got a lot going on tomorrow and Sunday, but Monday I'll bring you guys with me for the filings. We're doing some filings on Monday, and I'll bring you guys along for that. You know, it's hard to be selfish when you're married. That's right. And I spend all of my time just working on things that I work on. And it would be natural order. Good to see you. It would be absolutely impossible to do everything that I do and have. Nice to see you, Jay. It would be impossible to have all the things that I have going on and then have a wife and kids and take care of a child and be attentive to a wife. And good to see you, Boss Raider. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. This last year I traveled 30,000 miles. I was a little bit more than that. It's a great big game. So yeah, you know, I think that I've proven that there's corruption all over the country now. Now I need to show the exact processes to get rid of the corruption and the exact processes to a better future. And no one can understand a better future without first taking a look at the past. And so that's what we're going to be looking at for this next 3 months, all the way through December and into January. We'll be looking at yeah, Vincent, I would love to vacation and unwind. I just hardly ever, you know, I just hardly ever do it. You know, When I get a girlfriend, which, you know, I'm pretty much a serial monogamist. I had long-term girlfriends. I had a girlfriend for 5 years, for 7 years, for 3 years, for 2 years. So there's 20 years. I had girlfriends for those years. That's a long time. So being a serial monogamist, I like to be with the same woman. I did have player days when I was single in my mid-20s, but then I was always in a long-term relationship with somebody. So yeah, if I get a girlfriend, then I'm more willing to go on vacation. I'm more willing to go and spend a week in, you know, Acapulco or Cabo or even just Niagara Falls or something like that. But while I'm single, I can't find a reason to take time off, you know. Free Ironton, baby. Free Rocco. What is 4:41 Hawaiian time? What is going on? What is going on? We're gonna stay the course. This is actually a very exciting time because I'll tell you, you know, I texted my partner today and I texted my partner and I was just ecstatic. I must have said yippee, yahoo, maybe, you know, 20 times today on text message. It's just, you know. Yep. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And yeah, you know, I went to Mazatlan, Jay. I went down there actually. It's funny. I went down there with a girlfriend I had in life. We went down to Mazatlan and spent a week down at resort. And then you just pay for the 13 or 14. I can't remember what it was. I think it was $1,500. $1,500 a piece for a week and 9 days or something like that. And we went down there to Mazatlan and we just kind of chilled down there. You know. There's another Michelle who is a super known troll. So, you know, don't stop, Jeremy. We will not stop. I guarantee that. I guarantee you that. I won't stop under any I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to stay out here in Cali just for about a week or two, maybe a little less than a week, about 10 days more. And then after I'm going to do a few more audits while I'm out here because there's always cops pulling people over out here in California. Oh man, it's, you know, you got that 100% correct. Camper Goer 1, you got that exactly correct, Camper Goer 1, when you just said that cops are just as crazy as the criminals. It's 100%. It's 100%. It is 100%. 100%. It is. Let me see something. It's going to be a little dark here for 1 second, but maybe if I can go like that. Real quick, let me just see if I can. I'm sorry, I should set this to subscribers, huh? I could set this to subscribers and then we won't have quite as many interruptions, I guess you could say. Yeah, I mean, if we don't stand up and fight for our rights, we're gonna have some big problems. Yeah, hey, you know, Rocco, I got a good friend out there in Hawaii if you want me to connect the two of you. I got a really good buddy out there in Hawaii. Been friends with the guy I met him when I was a ad executive in New York, and that would have been around 2012. 2012, about then. No, it would have been 2011 because I went to my, yeah. I got a really good buddy out there in Hawaii though, if you want to connect with him, he's great. Yeah, you mods are outstanding. I really appreciate all you guys. There's so many. Everybody hit the like button. So the cool thing about the people who are here, like there's only a few people here right now. You know, you guys, you wanted me to get back on track and make sure that we focus on the things at hand. And the good thing is that these people have done absolutely everything they can to try to stop us, and they can't. And now we're back on track because I actually found the location today. I got the location locked down today, and I got everything locked down today. And it's amazing, the things that I got accomplished today so that we can really create a movement. And I'm gonna make this movement 5 or 10 times its size by December, January. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. You know, and you mods, you can just straight delete those people who come in and start that kind of acronym nonsense. Just straight block them. There's no point. You know, there's just no point. We're not gonna ever be able to because I'm not done with that little group of people. They're gonna have to face me in court, and then it's just gonna grow. I'm gonna grow this movement by like, oh, I don't know. Oh, sorry about that, wrong one. There it is. Oh, already gone. Someone already got them. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I'm gonna grow this movement by 5 or 10 fold. I'm gonna grow the movement by 5 or 10 fold. And that, you know, that has a lot to do with me and what I'm doing personally. And I have other things going on, other entrepreneurial ventures that I created. And, you know, I think I really wish I could tell you guys more, but I just can't. I can't say anything else until it's all done and we actually do it, you know. Until we actually get it accomplished, I really can't say anything else. I wish that I could, because I love you guys, man. I want to share with you guys what we're doing and how dope it is. And there's a few of you who I chosen. I changed my real name to this. Having my first and middle name out meant trolls could find me. Okay, chosen, send me an email so I know who you are. Yeah, we won't stop, I guarantee it. I mean, I literally just came on because I wanted to express my gratitude and thanks to all you people who've helped me so much over this year. But more than that, I want you guys to know that what happens next is we get so focused and so dialed in that it's like, it's so much better. It's so much better. And I'm super grateful. And I got to give a big thank you to my buddy D. My buddy D's taking this risk with me, and it's a big risk. I mean, you never know how something's going to go until you actually accomplish it. However, I do feel like this is something that is gonna do super well. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know who you are yet, chosen, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Shoot me an email so I know who you are. I always love mysterious little boxes. It's the most fun. Did I lose service? We don't stop. Ga 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 ga. We don't stop. Marcy. Yeah. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. Gloria, there you are. I was wondering where you were, Gloria. I was wondering where you are. I was wondering where you were. Good to see you, Jenny. Nice to see everybody. It's Friday night, isn't it? Is it Friday night right now? It is Friday night, isn't it? It's Friday night, huh? I didn't even... The Fox Box. Terry versus Ohio, you'd be best to watch the first 3 episodes of Overturn Terry. If you go and look on the channel, there's 3 different 10-minute versions that say Overturn Terry. So you should check those out. You should check those out. It's Friday night. Wow, that's crazy. I should really get to work. That's because I love a little mystery box. There's nothing more fun than a little mystery box, right? Yep. It's so funny, you guys. Yeah, I'd like to get stoned too. I'm gonna head over to my spot here, and then yeah, James. James, did you see the breakdown I did of that? Because There's one actual recording of Terry v. Ohio oral arguments, but then there's another breakdown I did that's 3 10-minute series, James, and it's called Overturn Terry versus Ohio. That's part 1, part 2, and part 3. The short little comprehensives where I go over the exact details of where Terry happened, who was involved, what time of day it was, you know. Harrison, good to see you, dude. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. Citizens Broadcast Cooperative. What is going on, Playboy? Yeah, I mean, if you guys were looking for some high-end octane entertainment tonight, I'm probably just in chill zone because I had a huge week and we finally got everything in place. And now we're gonna order the printer and we're gonna start to put the pieces together to build the wall so you guys can see the wall. And I'm gonna build a psych and I just had to get the right space. And now that I have the right space, we're finally set up. So I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be really great. What's up, Jersey, New York? How are you? Where is Sam Cramblett? I don't know. Where is the GBI involved with who? Who is that, Sherry? I didn't get to see the first message, sorry. Nope. California dreaming right here, baby. You know, and we're in a heat wave over here on the West Coast, so it's pretty hot. Gaga, I've never, first time I've seen you in here. Good to see you, Gaga. Yes, Jeremy, the board game will be out. Well, you know, I think not the Milton Burrow board game will be out by Christmas, but the rough version that I make where you can buy the original laminated pieces that I'm just going to put into a box, I think that's going to be available by January. What I'm going to do is just you can just laminate, I'm going to sell a boxed version of history that you can buy, that you can use in classrooms with kids, that if I was a teacher's aide, that I would make this game for teachers so they would have something to use in their classrooms, you know? Yeah, California's nice, man. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate it. You know, specifically, you know, where I'm at in life is the best place I could have possibly be, because we're finally at a place where now I understand this social media stuff, and I understand that the people on social media, a lot of them are, you know what they are. It is what it is. It's fine. But at the same time, now that I understand it, now I'm going to try to capitalize on it the best that I possibly can. You know? And the naysayers and the haters are really only going to help us. At the end of the day, the naysayers and haters will only add to what we're doing. It'll only make it bigger and better and more complete. So, you know, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. And this is, I'm finally, we won't really be set up for another, we're probably 2 weeks away, maybe 2.5 weeks away, you know. That's a troll. That's a troll, 100%. So, yeah, I agree with you, Jenny. And Jenny, were you around for TikTok days? Were you a part of the system back then, Jenny, James? I don't remember. Oh, it's just a troll, Gloria. It's just a troll. It's just a troll. We just got to move past it. No, I already have a Jenny James. Oh, I see. You weren't around on TikTok. You just joined. It was a little longer than that, Jenny. What's that? No, California is just being ran by bad leadership. You know, we just have bad governance here in California, you know. No, there is something very special about California. You know, there's something very, very special about California. If you've never been out here to California, man, you don't know what you're missing. California is a dream. You know, it's an absolutely amazing place to be. You can do everything here, from skiing to snowboarding to rafting to hiking to manufacturing a product to producing a TV show. You can, you know, yeah, Vincent, we really are getting back on track. It's exciting. You can do everything out here in California. You can learn MMA. You can build a gym. You can start a club. You can do absolutely anything. You know, it's people hack California all the time, and the thing that sucks about California is the government and how much money they take from us constantly. It's just ridiculous. It's just over taxation here in California, and a lot of the businesses, they want to leave because, you know, I'm starting another business here, and I'm questioning whether or not I want to, you know, it's not only pricey, but they also have universal health care. California is one, like Oregon now, where we're moving into universal health care, which is something that I totally agree with. You know, universal health care is, as much as we're taxed, we could take 1/4 of the military budget and we could provide universal health care for our people. And it's something that I deeply agree with, just like I deeply agree with the border and having a real solid border. We should also have universal health care for people. You know, it's the fact that we don't. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. What's up, Playboy? What is up, Playboy? It's Friday night, everybody. It's Friday night. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Good to see everybody, man. Hey, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Guess what? Got the place. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Remember I was talking to you yesterday on the phone, and Carlsbad was great, dude. It was absolutely awesome. I absolutely loved it. So, yeah, Terry, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. We got it lined out. We got the spaceman that we were looking for and looking forward to it. So it's, no, I got some smoke. I just got to go back to another location to get the smoke. No smoke for you. No smoke for you. BC Transparency News. Man, I always like hearing from you, man. It's good to see you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. It's been quite an interesting ride, hasn't it? Overturn Terry v. Ohio, man. What we talked about yesterday, whenever you're ready to make that jump, just let me know, dude. Just let me know, and then we could do the paint job on that great big deal, and then there's going to be some work out here pretty quick, you know. Yeah, a lot of people move to California because it's because of the weather. It's just so nice. It's such a nice place to live. You know, that's something I really took for granted. Being in other places, it's so nice to live somewhere that is like 100% good weather all the time. Yeah, Jeremy, we are coming out on top. And the really cool part is that, you know, when we quash that warrant in Ironton and I'm able to go back to Ironton, you know, I've got the next 2.5 years planned out that I have to stay extraordinarily busy. So it's going to be, you know, it's going to be quite a ride for me for the next couple of years. You know. KW, Chuck Bronson is still around, dude. I don't know what you're really talking about. You keep on asking the same question, so there's Chuck Bronson still around, dude. Still around. The people, actual liberty, evanescence. What are you guys doing tonight? Where is everybody? What? I mean, I don't know, man. I hit my 40s, and it's not that I don't like to go out. I do like to go out, but I just don't like to waste my time doing anything. Yeah, it's just someone trolling. I'll block them soon. It's just garbage. I don't really love to go to clubs and bars anymore. I don't like it. You know, it's just not. It puts me. I mean, I'll go sometimes for friends' birthdays or stuff like that, but I don't like to do things like that anymore. I don't sit around and drink either. If I'm with someone, I'll have some wine or do some drinks or something, but not very often. I just prefer to stay extraordinarily focused on what I'm doing. And Friday night for me typically means the gym. Friday night means I go to the gym. That's what that means, typically. So, oh, you know what? Shoot. You know what I didn't do? That's what I didn't do. Gosh dang it. Hang on one second. Stop, Charlie. Charlie, stop it. Stop. 1 second, you guys. You're good. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. He's all right. He's a good dog. 1 second, guys. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Come on. Go. Gosh dang it. I knew I made that mistake. Get in. That's so funny. I see, said the blind man. That is the problem. Gosh dang it. Did I lose you guys? You guys still there? Gosh dang it. I always have to be more careful with that. Okay, now I understand. Gosh dang it. Let's see if that works. Did I lose you guys? I might have lost you guys. I'm sorry if I did. I apologize. Hopefully I did not lose you guys. Save, and then we go back to this. Are you guys still there? I'm so sorry. I don't know if anybody's still there or not. Cancel, save. Okay, let's go back one and just see if you guys, is this still working or not? Let's see, customization, subscribers, save, and now go details. this. Connecting. Let's see if I got you guys. Okay, reconnecting. Okay. 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 There it is. Got it. Whoosh. Sorry. Now I can see your comments again. Okay. Whoosh. There it is. Okay. There it is. There it is. Yes. Yes. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What is going on? What is going on? There it is. Natural order. Now I can see your comments and everything. I can see the comments and everything. Absolutely amazing. We're well, I'm gonna get a couple things. There it is. Okay, cool. Cool. I didn't have a chair or anything. There's no chair in here. So, but I do have a setup now. I will be able to set up now. Good night, Jay. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Really means a lot, man. It's a bit of a grind sometimes, and sometimes things are hard, but at the end of the day, we do have a mission, and that mission will be accomplished. You know, we will get rid of torture cuffs. We're going to overturn Terry versus Ohio. We're going to get rid of canine attack dogs. I mean, those are the lowest hanging fruit, the canine attack dogs and torture cuffs. You know, those things are things that we just have to get rid of them. And we have the power to do it. We just have to make a dedicated effort to focusing our mission. And that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few months, is just trying to get it so that we get down into the exact specifics of what we're trying to accomplish, because the whole point of everything is to get into negotiations. You know, especially people who have handcuff cases where their wrists are damaged, those folks, you know, if you know of anybody who's had a case where their wrists have been damaged from handcuffs, you know, those are the people that we need to talk to. We need to get those cases. The cases where your phone is taken away from you when you go into a courthouse, or the cases where you have to show your identification to enter into a building. You don't have to show your ID. Going through basic security measures is one thing, but violating your Fourth Amendment is another thing. You know, we have to revisit all these cases where people are denied entry into places because they don't want to show identification, or they don't want to go through things that are unreasonable. You know, like you can't film in the lobby of different state and federal buildings. Those things should be dealt with. We have to fight those things. So if you know of anybody who has a case like that, then we have to make sure that we fight those cases. And those are the cases I'm the most interested in, because, you know, I'm going to fight the things I'm doing, and I'm going to finish everything that I'm doing. But we need those videos. You need to continue to make videos of your police interactions, because if you get arrested for not showing your identification, that's a case you want to take all the way up through court. If you get arrested for something stupid, then you want to make sure that you fight that power all the way up to the top. If you get arrested and your rights are violated, you can't back down from that, you know? So that's quite literally where we are. That's where we are in our country. That's where we are in our system of governance is broken, because we keep on taking plea deals for things that we shouldn't take plea deals for. You know, as long as you are willing to take a plea deal, they'll continue to offer them. And we as a nation have to say, I will not take a plea deal. There's nothing you're going to say or do that's going to make me take a plea deal. I'm sorry. They come in and offer you a plea deal, you tell them no. And we just hammer the courts. The more federal civil rights lawsuits that we have on the books for people whose rights are violated, the better. The more efficient we can be as a country and as a people, because we are the sovereign, we are the power. It's just a question of whether or not you want to fight for your rights or not. If you don't fight for your rights, then I can't help you. I did this a while ago when I left Ohio. I remember doing a video saying, hey, look, if you don't fight for your rights, I can't help you. I cannot help you. If you don't fight for your rights, I can't help you. If you're willing to bend, then I can't help you. You know, you have to be willing to fight for everything that we have, which is our rights, and that's all we have. So I didn't plan on even talking about this. I just every time I can get the opportunity to tell other people exactly what's right and what's wrong and what they should do, I'll tell you. People are like, oh, you shouldn't tell people what to do. Yes, yeah, I will. I'll tell you, you shouldn't take a plea deal. And listen, there's some situations where everything is unique, but overall, in general, you shouldn't be taking plea deals for crimes that you didn't do or for there's no victim. So that's just where we are. That's just where we are. That's where we are in our country, where people are rolling over because they're so afraid. The Zach Wester trial is going on. Are you guys, anybody following that? I could do an entire week just covering the Zach Wester trial, but that's, oh God, dang it. There it is. I'm a little bit better. I'm a little bit better. Yeah, that's right. V. Boyer's correct. The government will run you into the ground to the point where you don't want to fight back anymore. And once you don't want to fight back anymore, it's the beginning of the end for the rest of us, because as soon as you give up, then someone else is going to give up. As soon as you guys want to hear something really funny? It's not funny. It's pretty spooky. This is an interesting concept I'm going to tell you right now, but it's 100% true. Did you know that suicide is hereditary? What do I mean when I say that? If you kill yourself, the likelihood of your son or daughter or niece or nephew is 300 times higher. If you are the parent of a child, son, daughter, and you kill yourself, your son or daughter is 3,000 times more likely to commit suicide. So that's a really interesting statistic, because all kinds of people hit depressions and sadness, and you might get terminal cancer. There's all kinds of things that could happen to you. But to imagine that if you kill yourself, that a family member is 300 times more likely to kill themselves, that really makes you think, and you say suicide's hereditary. That's crazy. That's really crazy when you actually wrap that around your mind. That means that because you were so willing to quit, now don't get me wrong, if you have terminal cancer or you have, what's that one that kills you 100%? Pancreas cancer. If you have pancreas cancer and you know for a fact you're going to die, or if you have a inoperable brain tumor and they say it's going to continue to grow at this rate or this speed, and probably within like 4.5 months or so, you're going to go, and you decide that you want to check out, I don't have a problem with that. Now, if you just get beat up by a bunch of trolls, or if you just get, life gets hard for you and you become addicted to drugs and you get off the drugs or whatever, or if your spouse or child or someone passes and that pain of that passing is so unbearable that you decide you want to check out, then just remember that you are writing the ticket for the hereditary suicide gene in your family, which is pretty weird, right? If you think about that. And so now when you think about that, how suicide could be considered hereditary, then you have to think about plea deals being hereditary as well. If you take a plea deal, then it's really likely that someone you know will also take a plea deal. So, is there a correlation between the two? Maybe. I don't know, but it's kind of fun, kind of interesting thing to think about, right? If you think about that you're 300 times more likely to commit suicide if your family member does, then that's hereditary. That's a hereditary thing, and that sucks. That really sucks. That is just absolutely terrible. I mean, and someone can look up the statistics for these things that I'm saying, but I'm telling you stuff that I've already read. I told you guys I read everything, and it's a gift and a curse to read everything and remember it. I remember Anybody ever gone through a hard time before? A really, really hard time. Now, as an adult, when someone makes me really mad, I don't think about killing myself. I think about them. When if one of us has to go, I think about you going, not me. Like if this planet's only big enough for two of us, then I start to think to myself, how do I get rid of you? Now, obviously, I've already been down the road with some things, and I have no desire to end another person's life. But if you've ever had a hard time and you've gone through things and you've considered for a moment that maybe you'll check out of this planet, well, then just consider that your decision in your moment of weakness may be the reason why your niece or nephew or your cousin decide to do the exact same thing. Because you had to jump, then they figure, well, uncle did, or cousin did, or brother did, and you open up the doorway for that in your family. So it's the same thing with the plea deal, and I'm just going to say it. I'm going to tie a direct correlation to it. You do things where you are willing to be railroaded, willing to be cheated. You're willing to just keep your head down and don't say anything. Just let this negative energy go. Just take this plea deal. I'll just pay a little fine. That's what they all say to you. I just had to just pay a little fine and then it's all done for me. No. You paved the way for others to have to go through the plea deal. That's what you did. That's what you did. I mean, whether I like it or not, that's what you did. You opened the door for other people to have to get the same plea deal that you did, because if you had fought the power on that all the way up, you may have been able to change things. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's like, I'm starting to get fired up the more and more let me fix my phone just super quick. It'll go black for 1 second. Give me 2 seconds here. Let me just